Hello students, welcome to this interesting class where we are going to look at unit number 8, which is about understanding the need of security measures and taking protective measures. Okay, so as you know, there are a lot of things that coming up given the number of devices and the people that are connecting to the internet, which is posing a serious threat concerning cybercrime. So in this topic, we are going to look at how we maintain security over the shared networks, and that will dive us into cybersecurity. So before we go far, I will first explain the security triad. Okay, so this involves confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So basically, confidentiality is all about ensuring that the sensitive information is only accessible by authorized individuals. Okay, so this can help to prevent unauthorized access to data. So methods of uh, improving or promoting confidentiality may include encryption, access control, authentication. We are going to explain all those concepts as we advance our knowledge into the area of computer security or cyber security. So we also have integrity. So integrity is all about making sure that the data that is stored in the computer system is consistent. Okay, so meaning that it is consistent or unaltered during storage, transmission, and processing. So this is all about protecting information from unauthorized modification or unauthorized change. Okay, so let me give you an example. Let's say it is a university storing students' marks. You find that the lecturer has different marks, the head of department has different marks, and the academic registrar has different marks. So that means that data has no integrity. So another concept is availability. So availability is all about making sure that the data is accessible by authorized users whenever they need it. So this may involve things like maintaining system uptime, protecting against data loss, and preventing denial of service attacks. So let us look at the domain of cybersecurity. You know, cybersecurity is now a big thing. It is a technology that has grown so much between 2017 and this current year. So cybersecurity is a field of computer science that is all about protecting computer systems, networks, and data from cyber criminals. So what is cybersecurity all about? Cybersecurity is all about network security. So this involves protecting networks from unauthorized access. You know, the computers are interconnected through networks. So how do you make sure that your network is protected? Someone is not going to enter into your network and accesses or the information in your organization. So it is also about information security, whereby this is concerning with safeguarding uh, the data that is stored, transmitted, and processed on computer systems through encryption and other things. Uh, we also have application security. So application security is all about ensuring that the softwares and the application that we run are free from uh, attacks or vulnerabilities. So we also have the endpoint security. So endpoint security is all about ensuring security on a single node, on a single device. Let's say, how do you ensure that your laptop is secure? This is by enabling firewalls and do putting password. So endpoint security is all about securing the individual device. We also have cloud security, as we are going to discuss about the topic of cloud computing. So how data is protected in hosted environments, like data centers. So how is the data protected in the cloud? So it is also involves incident response. So let's say a breach happens in your organization. So how do you respond to that kind of incident? It is also about security policies and governance. So uh, the policies of security. So there are organizations which are coming up with frameworks that organizations should follow to have uh, maximum security. For example, talk of NIST, ISO, and other frameworks. So it is also concerning that. So we also have the concept of threat detection and prevention. So all this is all about monitoring of threats. Okay, before the threats happen, how are you monitoring them? How do you make sure that the your systems are secure? And how are you preventing those threats from happening? Uh, then we also have the concept of security compliance, whereby we are ensuring that and uh, the systems and security measures we put in place meet legal and regulatory requirements. So we also have the concept of security of physical security. So how do you protect your assets? So security, they say that security begins with you. Okay, you have a data center. How are you limiting access to the data center? Do you have security officers? Do you have security cameras? Access control? Are the rooms locked? So all that is physical security. So cryptography is all about implementing encryption and protect data that is in transmission. So there are many other domains of cybersecurity. So let us look at what cybercrime is. Cybercrime is all about illegal actions that involve technology uh, with intent to cause harm or gain unauthorized access or steal information, sensitive information, or disrupt digital activities. So that is what we call cyber. So as you can see, in 2023, over 15 billion accounts were breached, which converted into 2,328 breaches per day and 97 cybercrime victims per hour. Okay, so nowadays the rate of cyber crime is increasing. People are crying. You see someone texting you, they have hacked my WhatsApp, they have taken over my account, they have stolen money from the banks. So all those are cyber crime activities. So you can see in the whole world, UK tops in cyber crime, then followed by US and others. So let us look at nowadays. Ransomware is still a huge problem. So ransomware is all about uh, someone gains access into your computer, your organization resources. Then let's say he lands on your database. Then he encrypts all the data. So after he has encrypted all the data, of course you can't be able to decrypt it. You need a decryption key. So for you to be able to get a decryption key, he will ask for huge amount of money. And if you fail, promise me you won't get that data back. Okay, so these are some of the companies that faced this kind of challenge. One of them was Duisburg University, which was attacked in 2022. So these they refused to pay the ransom and they ended up losing all their data. So also now they are still rebuilding their entire IT infrastructure. As others included Ferrari, Royal Mail, and Clinic Barcelona. Also, 63% of ransomware victims in 2022 were hit, and only 51% of them were able to recover. Then, payments to ransomware groups dropped sharply in 2022 from 765.5 million in 2021 to 456.8 million in 2022. And when it comes here to Africa, we are seeing that most malicious attacks are carried out through remote access tools, which carries 54%. Then ransomware carries 33%, loader 31%, and spyware carries 27%. And we see that in 2020, Nigeria was ranked 16th of the countries most affected by cybercrime here in Africa. So, forms of cybercrime. So, cybercrime include hacking, where someone um, uh, gains access into your systems uh, in an authorized way. We also have malware, phishing, identity theft, cyberbullying, online scams, denial of service, distributed denial of service, and denial of service attacks. So let us look at emerging trends in cybercrime. We have zero-day attacks. This is by launching previously unknown vulnerability, so that by the time you launch your system, it is already under attack. Then we have ransomware attack, where malicious software that encrypts victims' files or locks them out of their own computer system. Then we have the nation state cyber attacks. These kind of attacks are normally carried out or sponsored by government entities or organized groups with political, economic, or military objectives. So let us also look at the impact of cybersecurity and the on the individual and the institution level. So as an individual, how does cybersecurity impact you? So of course you will have privacy protection, you will manage your reputation, then uh, you will have kind of social engineering protection, whereby no one can dwell you into phishing attacks. Okay, so then let us look at the impacts to the institutional level. We have data protection, financial stability, reputation management. So imagine if you are saving with a bank and you hear that it has been attacked and all the money has been taken. So it, the reputation, of course, it loses that kind of reputation. So let us look at cyber security best practices. You have to use strong password, multi-factor authentication, regular software updates and upgrades. Then be aware of phishing, secure your Wi-Fi, back up your data so that in case you are attacked, you can easily recover. So that's all for now. Thank you.